Hey, welcome to Level Up with CMJ. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's special episode 453 of the Level Up program and day number 163 of the Black Belt program. And the reason it's special is because it's a Saturday night. So had a little extra time. So I'm going to try to roll it out tonight. And hopefully we'll get some new people in the chat, people that are not normally able to make it in the mornings. We got in chat so far, we got Brian Flico checking in number one. He's from Green Bay. We got Bam. We got Magic Aces Larry. He says, what the heck? It is Saturday Night Fever, says Bam. So anyhow, let's give her a shot tonight. Let's see how it goes. Yesterday was not such a great session. We came in with a losing session. So we're going to start our bankroll off today at $6,078. We have a win goal. Normally it's at 10%. But tonight we're going to go for a 15% roll. I don't think anybody else is going to go live tonight. So if we go a little bit longer tonight, hey, that is all right with me. But we're coming in today with 53 wins and 19 losses. Good morning, Uncle Hoku. Or not morning, it's nighttime. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, though. And it's currently 10 to 8 at night on a Saturday night here. And I spent the morning in a tree. And this is what was the result of that tree sit. Actually, at about 10 after 6 this morning, this fine buck came running through, and I was able to harvest a deer this year with the crossbow. So anyhow, just a little kind of a tidbit of what I did. This morning was a beautiful, beautiful sunrise, and after the sunrise, probably about 15, 20 minutes later, that came walking through. And had to do a little bit of work to find it, though. It went about 300 yards away from the stand, which is probably about 270 yards further than normally my deer go. So it was not the best of shot this morning. But we did harvest it. We did get it, and everything was all good. So thank you very much, Sir Bam. But let's get started on Crapsee. We got 7 people on Crapsee. We got 7 people watching. Hopefully people will filter in as we go through. And please consider giving that thumbs up before the end of the night here, so that way we can show the appreciation and let me know that you guys do appreciate this type of content. But for those of you just join in, thanks, Brian. This is how I normally run the show. I will start off with the cousin one set, 3236. We'll call it all bet set, dice out on Crapsee. I click that live tab on Crapsee to get to Crapsee. I throw the dice. Try to get a good roll out of it, and that's obviously not a good roll. But the reason is that this is going to be a 2-5 Bruce, the shark bait. Do not become shark bait. And this is a come out natural pass line winner. And I'm tongue-tied tonight because this is not my normal process, my normal time. Usually in the morning I have everything down path and everything goes pretty smooth. But we're going to start off with Bruce. We'll give her one more shot on the cousin one set here, which is a 3236 for me. Good morning, Demon Dog Chris. And let's call this all bet set right away. Let's see if we can get a point established on shooter number 1. Like, so we're going to go a little bit aggressive today. We're going to try to get a 15% win goal. And we'll see how that goes. This out. And there we go. We get the 358. That is called the Grape Ape. So let's mark that point of 8, and that was using a 3236 dice set. We got a 3-5 result. So that's be 1 dice off access, and my thing is not working again. Seriously? That sucks. Oh well. Now at least see what the dice set is on the bottom there. For some reason, my tracker's not working, and that's a problem that I'm having with my OBS. So unfortunately, that is what it's going to have to be. We're sticking with a cousin one set here. So we're going to go with a 1315 dice set. And I would normally start off at level 5 with this bankroll of the CMJ plan, but we're going to start off with level 6, see if we can get a little bit of extra muster going here. So we're going to go 480 across. 75 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 6 or 90 and that's 6 and 8. I keep on saying good morning. You're right there, Larry. Hey, it is what it is. But we got a 1-3-1-5 and all but set. And Chris says that's what she said. Well, I would like to think she said that. Oh my God. Let's go all dice out. And we got the 2-4-6. That is the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So that is going to be hit number 1 for us. And again, that was using a 1-3-1-5 dice set. And if you are new to the program here, I switch usually between the 2V, the 3V, and the cross sixes dice set, depending on what I'm seeing with the dice and how the dice are landing. So I will switch it around a little bit here and there with everything that is thrown. So how I do this is we're using the cousin one set, 2 and 4s on top, let's roll it towards us. 4s on the front of this one, we'll put it on the inside of this one. 2s on the front of this one, we'll put on the inside of that one. So that's going to give us a cross sixes, a 6-2, 6-4. And we had a 6 on that, so we are going to go to 138 on that 6 and 138 on the 8. Come on. Mouse is not working the best. It's officially there. Hello there, Gary. And let's go all bets set here. Dice alt. And I'm going to be looking for a repeat hit because I'm doing the number that's hit and the sister number pressing up right now. So we're going to look for a repeat hit on a pressed up number before we go to the next step of the plan. Dice alt. And we got a 1-4-5. That is the truck and camper. So that's going to be hit number 2. And again, that was using, I wish my KPI on the bottom was working, 6-2, 6-4 dice set. And we got a 1-4-5 result. But like I said, we're going to keep on entering it on there anyhow because I have to enter it on KPI as well. So it shows up on the side of the screen. But that's going to be a hit on that 5. So we're going to press up the 5 and the sister number. So we're going to go to 125 on the 5, 125 on that 9. Now, any hit here is going to get us out of the shooter. So let's make the dice set look like 2-1-2-4. And let's call this all bets set. Dice out. So anybody have any good stories from the weekend? Put it in the chat. Let us know what's going on. A little bit high energy. And we have an ace deuce. That is the Alfredo sauce. That's going to be no help for us. 2-1-2-4. And the reason, one of the reasons I'm going live tonight is to see if we can get some new people joining in, people that are not normally able to do the mornings with me. But also, I did want to go to the casino tonight in Green Bay, but I really don't feel like driving there. So I thought, what the hell? I got a craps table in my basement. Let's see if we can get some good rolls going. Maybe if we get some good rolls, I might make the trip tonight yet. It is still early. 3-1-3-2. My pen is starting to run out of ink. Might have to get a new pen here. All bets set. 3-1-3-2. And we got a 5-6. And that is the Yo Chef. So again, that's going to be no help for me. But if you're playing at ATS, that'll be another number towards that ATS. 3-1-3-2 is the dice set with a 5-6-11 result. And Bam says that all my weekend stories usually come from Saturday night. probably not going to have any this weekend. That's a great story right there, Bam. You are watching CMJ on a Saturday night. How's that for a story? That's an original. I'm just teasing. 4, 5, 4, 6 is the new dice set. And we're already 6 rolls in. That makes me a little cautious. So we're going to pull our bets down. Instead of going to our 256 across, we have enough money to go 160 across. So we have 210 brought back to the rack, 160 across. That puts us in profit on this shooter. That's going to be 25 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 30 on that 6 and 8. All bets set. And we're just going to start trend betting from here. The first hit, we'll do the press on the number hit as well as the sister, and then we'll trend bet just the number hit after that. So dice out. Ooh, that was a little bit of a wild roll, and I'm glad we pulled our bets down because we got the 6-1, and that is going to be the ouch. 6-1-7 ouch. So we pulled down just in time. 4, 5, 4, 6 dice set with a 6-1-7 result. So I did not do any warm-ups tonight, so we are coming into this a little bit cold. We did get 7 rolls out of that one. So how long is it to my local? About 40 to 45-minute drive. And I just really am just kind of too lazy to drive that. Going there is probably not too bad, but it's the drive home later that'll actually get to me a little bit. So we'll see. Like I said, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, which is not unusual for me. We're going to go back to 3-2-3-6. Not unusual for me to have real super long days like this. I'm going to see if I can change pens here because my one pen is running out. Now it seems to be working better, so let's stick with that. Hopefully it doesn't roll away on me here. Okay, there we go. That should work. Good. So, shooter number 2. Call this all bet set. We only get 9 people playing with Crapsee. Hopefully that picks up a little bit. We got 13 people watching. And this is not a normal time for me, so I'm sure people are like, that ain't Joe. He has to be going on the mornings during the week, not at night. It's out. And we get to 2, 6, 8, and that is the Duracell 8. So let's support free live content. Give that thumbs up where deserved, and I say subscribe if you haven't done so already. So that's going to be a primary in the front side on both dice. Since we had the 3-2-3-6 dice, and we had a 2-6-8 result, so we're marking that point of 8. Again, we're going to go. So just arrived. Good morning, Biff. Why the evening time? Because I'm too lazy to drive the Green Bay to play, and because I just felt like playing craps tonight. And I want to see if we can get some new people in here, new people watching. But we're going to go 480 across again. We'll give that a shot one more time here. 75 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. 90 on that 6 and 8. Bam says that he's 2 hours from a casino that has card craps. No, thank you, my friend. But we haven't felt the need to endure 4 hours of driving for a session of card craps for a very long time. And I hear you. I've never played it, but I can only imagine what it would be like to be able to play it. So 3-2-3-6. Now, I had heard a rumor there are some casinos out there that actually tell you what the cards are beforehand, instead of flipping them over and making them random. That's just what I heard. I don't know how factual that is. All bet set. Dice out. 3-2-3-6. Yeah, we got the 2-2, the hard 4, the hard fuzzy 4. And that's 2-2. Let's go on a cruise with Brian from Whole Aurora. I was watching Chris, the Dice DJ, the other night do a live show. He hasn't done a live show for a very, very long time, but he did one the other night, and he was trying to do all the dice calls that I have in the morning. And he was going through the 2-2. He threw quite a few of those. And he started out with the E and double deuce, which is what I used to call it, and that's E and O to Seattle. And then he would go on to the 2-2 Brian from Holy Roller having a cruise. And then he would say the fuzzy hard 4. And he'd say he had a whole bunch of them. It was kind of fun watching it. But yeah, Carcrass is stupider, Bam. Rumor was that they did it for a short time, but it was shut down. Okay, that's interesting. And sorry to hear about Waylon's family issues. Yeah, guys, if you haven't checked out Waylon's Way Craps, his son Zach is going through a bout of cancer. And I guess it's a pretty aggressive cancer where there's some major surgeries and chemo and stuff like that coming up. But if you check out his channel, he has a link in there. And I also posted a link on my community tab for a site that you can actually help contribute towards his medical bills and stuff like that. His name is Zach. He's 22 years old, aggressive cancer. Make sure you check that out. And thoughts and prayers go out to Waylon and his family and his son, hopefully for a quick and speedy recovery. Good morning, Jim. I said it again. Good evening, Jim. That just sounds wrong. But anyhow, let's go all bet set here. That was a 4. Whoop, we're going to go to 225 on that 4. So we're going to press up and see if we can flip that 4 right away. That would be kind of cool. All bet set. Okay, so 3, 2, 3, 6. Ooh, that was a high bounce on that left die, and we messed it up this time. Darn it. 1, 6, 7 out. Ah. 3, 2, 3, 6 was that dice set, and we had a 1, 6, 7 result. So we got some pretty short rolls here. We're going to switch over to that cousin 2 set here because those 7s are coming a little too frequently for my liking. So cousin 2 set is actually the 3632, which is the reverse of what the cousin 1 is. And the reason it's the reverse is that the 7s show up a different way. They both show up with an off-axis dice, but on the cousin 2 set, if it's an implosion and a single pitch towards us, the 7 will show up. If it's an explosion and a single pitch away, it'll show up. On the cousin 1 set, if it's an explosion, single pitch towards us, that'll be the 7. Or an implosion of 1 die and a single pitch away is the 7 on the cousin 2, or cousin 1 set. So we're going with cousin 2 right now. Shooter number 3. And we're going to try to get a 15% increase, our win goal tonight. We'll see how it goes. 3, 6, 3, 2. Dice out. And we get the 5, 3. That is the grape ape. So let's mark that point of 8. And again, I was using a 3, 6, 3, 2 dice set. 5, 3, 8 result. So one more time, we're going to try this 480 cross. Hopefully it does work for us this time. 75 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10. 90 on that 6 and 8. We're going cousin 2 sets, so that means we're going to have to place the numbers on the outside this time. So that brings us to a 1, 5, 1, 3 dice set. And all bets set. Biff is only 30 minutes away from a card casino. Use the drawdown to avoid big losses. Yeah, drawdown is a valid strategy. I'm a firm believer of using whatever strategy you can to get 2 or 3 hits to get out of the shooter. So that is in line with my philosophy as well. This out. 1, 5, 1, 3. And we got an ace deuce. Again, another Alfredo sauce. And I held on to that one just a split second too long if you didn't see the arc and the bounce in the dice. 1, 5, 1, 3 was the dice set. And we got an ace deuce result, so that is no help for me. No soup for me. I don't know why I'm hooked on that no soup thing. That was a kind of a joke the other day that we were talking about in reference to the Seinfeld episode. 4, 1, 4, 2 is our new dice set. And we're slowly increasing. We got 13 people playing at Crapsee, 15 people watching. Dice out. 4142. 3V in the bottom. And we got the Old Bay Bushel. That'd be a 5-5 hard 10. So that's gonna be hit number 1, I believe. Well, that was a get off of there. That was a 5-5, guys, not a 3-1. It rolled to the bad number, so we want to get that off as fast as we can. 4142 with a 5-5 hard 10 result. And that's gonna be 1 dice off axis. That left die went off axis. I know my thing on the bottom is not working there, so we're gonna start over again. 3632 dice set. And we're gonna pressure that 10 now with the 225 and see if we can get the 10 to hit again. If we could, that'd be awesome. And if that would hit, we'd have enough to go 48 across, but I would probably go to 320 across or 160 across and count it as a win to get some of that money back that we lost on shooter number 2. But all that's set here. Face out. 3632. And we got a 516. That is the KitchenAid mixer. So that's gonna be hit number 2. And I like how close to the back wall both of those dice landed. And again, we were using a 4142 dice set. And we had a 516 result. So that means that we're going to go to 138 on the 6 and 138 on that 8. And if let's continue to talk about the casino that he goes to, it's what, a 5 on the outside. We had a 1 on the outside. Gives us a 4541 dice set. 4541 dice out. Dice line is super tight and they split apart. And we've got the 358, the grape ape. So that is going to be enough to get us out of the shooter with some profit. So 4541 is the dice set. And we got 358. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring our bets down. And we're going to go to 256 across. We brought 412 back on this, but bringing the bets down, 256 across is going to look like 160 across plus 96 across. So we're going to be $40 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We have 48 on that 6 and 8. Again, we're just going to, thanks, Chris. We'll see you later. Hey, Ben, how you doing? You can actually make one of my lives. Yeah, jump on Crapsee as well. Hi, Ben. Bye, Ben, says Chris. Too funny. But anyhow, we're going to go 6365. Ben, I think, went down to Ed's little get-together. Was it last week in Vegas? Hopefully that went well. I think you were there, if I heard correctly. 6365. And I'm interested to see any reports or how everything went for you guys down there. All bets set. Good morning, Mad Hatter, or good afternoon, I should say. 6365. A little bit long, but we have another 516, and again, that is the KitchenAid mixer. So, whoa, my pen just rolled off my table here. And that was using the 6365 dice set. With a 516 result. So again, this first hit's going to be a sister press. So we are going to press both the 6 and the 8 up to $60. And that's going to be an increase of 2 units on each of them. So we've got 468 brought back. We have 280 on the table. And let's make our dice set look like 4541. So hopefully by next weekend I'll have a new craps build video out. It's gonna be a longer one. It's gonna be somewhere around a 50 to 55-minute one. But I had to do it that long so I can get to a certain point in the build, and hopefully only 1 or 2 more videos after that. So Ben came home a winner. You're there during the week, and then he started right after you were gone. Okay, that I did not know. So, well, I'm glad that you are a winner. I came back a winner from Vegas as well. I was up almost $700. I'm sure you were up quite a bit more than I was, but 4541 days out. Ooh, a little bit of a hard bounce off that back wall, and they split apart. We got a 5-6 Yo Chef. Again, no help for me, unless you are playing the ATS. 4541 was the dice set. We got a 5-6 Yo result. So we need that 9 and 12 for the tall. We need the 2, 4, and 5 for the small. And let's make that look like 3, 5, 3, 6 for our dice set. 3, 5, 3, 6, 3V on top. Schmendrake. It is nice to see me tonight. Thank you. You haven't been able to join in the mornings. Yes. That is one of the reasons why I'm going live on tonight. See if we can get some of you people showing up in the chats. I know a lot of you guys do watch my videos. Just not able to watch it live. Unfortunately, it's because of the time of the day that I do need to go live with my videos, because it unfortunately works best for my schedule. Days out. 3, 5, 3, 6. A little bit of hard bounce again off that back wall. Getting a little too close with that back wall, but we got a 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy 4. 2-2 is going to cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. Again, that was a 3-5, 3-6 dice set. And a 2-2 hard 4. And that's going to be $78 brought back to the rack because of the VIG. So let's make both the 4 and 10 look like $50. So we're going to collect a little more on that. 3, 6, 3, 2 is what we're going to go with for base dice sets. And we'll call that all bets set dice out. And we get to 3-2-5. That is the Justice 5. So guys, crapsforthecure.com is still taking raffle entries. If you want to place bets on that table that we had built, 3632 is a dice set. We have a 3-2-5 result. And place bids on that table, on the Alaskan Cruise, on coaching with Coach Bo, whole bunch of different things that are on that auction or raffle site that you could take advantage of. We are trying to raise money for a new dog this year. They did raise enough money for naming rights, and John's going to announce Monday night, I believe, who the dog is going to be named after, what name we're going to be going with. But we're still trying to raise money to support the, we bought enough for naming rights and for the purchase of the dog, but not for the actual medical bills and the training and all that type of stuff. So, hey, Coffee Line, how you doing there, my friend? And we'll go all but set. Oh shoot, I forgot to increase my 5 and my 9. I'm gonna reset your bets, you guys. So make sure you hit all bets set again. We're gonna put the 5 and 9 up like it should be. So I'm gonna cancel that out really quick. And we're gonna go to $60 on that 5 and 9. So that way we are at 340 across right now. So we have 60 on the 4, I'm sorry, 60 on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. We have 50 on that 4 and 10. So there we go. Let's go all best sets with that. Thank you there, Coffeeland. Very much appreciated. 1312. It was, in my opinion, a medium-sized buck. When I shot it, it was just getting light enough to see, and my mistake, I thought it was bigger than it actually was. I had a little conversation with my son about that. We got the 3-3 hard 6 to double degen. So that is nice hit here for us. And again, 1312 is the dice set. 1312. And a 3-3 hard 6 result. Again, 1 dice off access. Come on. There you go. Okay. And that is a winner 6, by the way. So we're going to increase our 6 up to $90. And then we're going to turn our bets off and we'll wait till a new point is established. I think that's the first point that we made here. I am anxious to see who wins the table as well, Biff. I'm curious to see where I'm going to be traveling to. The goal is, or the plan is, that John from Casino Gaming TV is going to fly to Green Bay. And then we're going to do a road trip to whoever purchases the table. And they do need to live in a lower 48. I have a feeling that it would be going either to Maryland or California or Seattle. My goal is hopefully to have it go to Green Bay so that way I can make a short run of it. But if that person from Green Bay wins, he has to come to my house and help drag it out of the basement. But we'll go all bets set here and dice out. But yeah, I thought that buck was a little bit bigger when I shot it this morning. I got spoiled a few years back, and I shot a couple nice bucks a couple years in a row, and everything since then just seems too small to me. Dice out. Dice split apart when I left my fingers a little bit, but hey guys, we are pounding at 6 now, so we got another 1-5 KitchenAid mixer with a 3-6-3-2 dice set. A 1-5-6 result. So let's mark that point of 6, and the puck does turn back on. Too bad we didn't have the puck, the bets on. That would have been a nice payout for us. But we got a 3-1-3-5 dice set. And we'll call this all bet set. We're up to 19 people playing along. We got 22 people watching, 13 likes. Please give me that thumbs up, everyone. Let's see if we can get a perfect thumbs up record here today. You're hoping I go down to Texas. Did you put a ticket in there, Gary? If we go down to Texas, that'll be fun. That'll be a fun trip as well. Unfortunately, though, wherever I go, it's gonna be a long-ass drive for me. So, but that's all right. I knew what I was getting myself into. 3-1-3-5. Dice out. Ooh, another roll back, and we got a 6-4-10, and that is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. 6-4-10. And 3-1-3-5 dice set. So we're going to make that 10 look like $100. So if we can keep on pounding the 6 or the 10, I would be happy with either one. It will make the new dice set look like 2-6, 2-4. It's 2V on the top. And all bets set. Many tickets purchased, says Gary. That's awesome. That is very, very, very cool. I know the last count, I gotta see how much we actually brought in, but I think we brought in about $1,000 on a table. Hopefully the numbers have gone up since the last time I had seen it. They saw. That right one, or the left one was a little bit higher than the right one as it went down. So the must have stuck to my finger a little bit. But we have an ace deuce again, Alfredo sauce. So the roll does continue. Again, that's no help for me. No soup for me. 2, 6, 2, 4 is a dice set. Ace deuce result. And all we need is that magic aces for the small. We need the 9 and the 12 for the tall. So we're getting close, but so many times I get to that end, have nice rolls, but don't always get the small or the tall, which is actually a compliment to the shooting, meaning that I'm sticking with these inside numbers. We got a 4-1-4-2 dice set. And all bet set. And there we go. We got the hard 8, the square pair. So that is going to be a nice little hit as well. And again, that was using the 4-1-4-2. So that's going to be a primary on top on both dice. And we're going to be able to go $90 on that 8 now. So I $840 brought back to the rack. So we're almost back to that break even. Well, we started at 6,078. If I took everything down, I would be in profit about $408. Yeah, $408, $406, I think it is. I'd be in profit. But if I lost everything, I would only be down about $40 here. So it's not a bad situation to be in since shooter number 2 was a loss. So Gary made go and he cashed out. Now he's headed to the cage. Now he's having FOMO fun, I would imagine. But 3, 6, 3, 2. And if you make goal, everyone, put it in the chat that you made goal. Let everybody know. Face out. Five, 6, another yo chef. That is a hot number tonight. So I always announce the left die first and then the right die second. Again, that is 4142, I think it was. Dice set that we had 4142, and we had a 5-6 yo chef result. So we're definitely hitting some repeat numbers here. Let's make the dice look like 3, 5, 3, 6. 3V on top. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Fear of missing out, says Gary. Okay, that's what that is. Fear of missing out. Yeah. You're doing the smart thing. Get off the table and profit. Put that money in your pocket so they can't get it back. Dice out. It's good practice for real life. Another high bounce, and guys, you'll never guess what it is. It is 1-1-2, the magic aces. So I believe we're going to enter this in and we'll be able to light up half of that screen green. So we have a 3, 5, 3, 6 dice set. And we have a 1-1-2. So let's lit up half that screen green. And there it goes. We hit the small. Doesn't help me any because I'm not on the small or the tall or anything in between. 3, 6, 3, 2 is what we're going to go back to. Every time I have a Hardway result on top or a bad number, we always go back to that base dice set. So All bets set. We got 21 people playing along in Crapsee, 21 people watching. Dice out. Oh, that left one stuck. Didn't go any further, but we have a 1, 3, 4. Everybody knows what that is. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So using the 3, 6, 3, 2 dice set, we get a 1, 3, 4 result. That's going to allow us to go to $100 on that 4 now. So all the numbers have been pressed up at least once. We're working on multiple levels on some of these now. So now if I lost all my bets, I would be in profit by $4. If I took everything off the table, I'd be in profit $500. So remember, our win goal today is going to be 900, which is 15% of my bankroll. 2, 1, 2, 3 is our new dice set. 2, 1, 2, 3, cousin 2 set. Hey, Arnell, how you doing? And we'll call this all bet set here. Dice out. Well, I hit that hook a little bit. We got lucky. We've got the 1, 5 KitchenAid mixer. No, not that number. There we go. That's the right one. The 1, 5, 6 the KitchenAid mixer. So that was using a 2, 1, 2, 3 dice set. 2V on top, and we came up with a 1, 5, 6. And that is a nice hit. We're going to bring 105 back to the rack, so we'll put some back up there. We'll go to 120 on that 6. And that was a winner 6, so let's raise it to 120. We'll turn those bets off while we look for a new point. And there's our second point hit on this shooter. So let's see if we can pick up a unique point here. 3, 1, 3, 5 is our new dice set. 3V on the top, upside down. 3, 5, 3, 1. Hey, Carnival, how you doing? Welcome to CMJ on a Saturday night. Dice out. Looking for a point here. And we got a 5, 1, 6. So we're going to be back on that 6. And that is the KitchenAid mixer. And both the dice landing nice and tight up against that back wall. 3, 1, 3, 5 is a dice set. And we got a 5, 1, 6 result. So marking that point of 6 again. And then all of our bets will turn back on. Still need that 9 and 12 for the tall. 4, 5, 4, 1, 3V in the bottom. And all bets set. That's up. Hit that mixing bowl again. 2, 1, 3. We got lucky again. I've been saying that a lot tonight. Got lucky, got lucky, got lucky. 2, 1, 3, ace, deuce, Alfredo sauce. And that was using the 3, no. 4, 5, 4, 1. 4, 5, 4, 1 dice set. 2, 1, 3, ace, deuce. Okay. So that's going to give us a 3, 2, 3, 1 dice set. 3V on the top. Again, this one's the right side. 3, 2, 3, 1. All bets set. 1,043 brought back to rack. 530 on the table currently. And here we go. A little bit long. We got lucky. We got a 3, 6, 9. That is the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So that'll be a nice little hit on the 9. 3, 2, 3, 1 is a dice set. 3, 6, 9 result. And that means we're going to go to $90 on the 9 now. Your dice set will be the 2, 3, 2, 6. And all bet set. Dice up. So our account will regrip them. And here we go. Oh, that time the right one flew back on us. And we got a 5-3 grape ape again. Usually we've been throwing a 3-5, so that's a little bit different than what we know we've been doing. 2, 3, 2, 6 is the dice set. We got a 5, 3, 8. And we're gonna be able to press that 8 now up, I believe, to $120 also. So dropping 30 on it. One, 5, 1, 3. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Harnell put something about congratulations, Bitcoin master, and any tips. I have got 3 or 4 Facebook accounts. Every single one of them have been hacked into. They finally got my last one last night. And the problem is I can't delete any of my accounts because I don't remember any of my passwords. And they won't let me create new accounts because I have a famous name. So I gotta come up with some original name. But you know, this is getting to be ridiculous. This whole Facebook and hacking into your accounts, and then their customer service is terrible. So now I'm on a heater. That's why that's when you regret pulling those bets. I understand that, but I've watched plenty of heaters. Arnaud is a witness to that too. He can never understand why I do that, but 1, 5, 1, 3. I get to go, and I usually get off the table. In fact, we're getting close to goal here. Our goal is 69.78. If I pulled everything down, we're $102 away from there. So if we can get a 6 or 8 here, that'll put us at goal for the night. Dice out. And we did not get that, but we got a 4-5 hard 9, the Big Daddy Mac. And that might be enough to put us at goal as well. That was using a 1, 5, 1, 3. And we got a 4, 5, 9 result. And that is the 9. All we need is that 12 for the tall. And that puts us at $7,002. So we hit goal. Congratulations to me. I've got $24 extra to play with here. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna bring our bets down. So we made goal of 900 plus, $22 to play with here. What the hell? Let's put we'll put $18 on the 8. And we'll call that good. And we'll see if we can start spreading out from there. So 8 or 6 is probably a good bet either way. But if we lose, that brings us down to 69.84, which is still $6 over goal. So face out. Yeah, my Facebook posts are bad or no. There was 2 or 3 of them that are put on there. One was that Bitcoin thing, and the other one was something else. Oh, there was that story about telling about how you met me. That was bullshit also. So yeah, don't follow that stuff. All my accounts are hacked or bad or whatever, and there's no way I can get in there to cancel them out, unfortunately. It is such a crock, that whole Facebook stuff anyhow. But 1415 is our new day set. 1415. Let's see if we can hit that midnight here. Hey, John GT's checking in. We got Waylon checking in. Waylon, I just gave everybody a heads up about your GoFundMe page for your son, Zach. Thoughts and prayers go to you, your son, and your family. I also watched an episode of your other son's YouTube channel, the Justin Snagder one. where he did an interview of Papa Joe about 3 months ago. That was a good interview. I especially liked the story about his how he shot 3 deer with 1 shot. They saw it. And we got a hard 8, 4-4 square pair. So that is perfect. We hit that 8 that we're on. So now I can pick up another number with that. 1415 is the dice set. Or for hard 8 square pair. So let's put $18 on that 6 and we'll see where that brings us. That brings us down to $69.87 if we were to lose everything. So that means that we still have another $9. So not enough to go up with extra bets. So we're just going to stick with $18.68 right now. And all bets set. You are very welcome there, Waylon. 3632 is our new dice set. And dice out. And that is going to be the end of the roll. We got a 3, 4, 7. Ouch. So not a bad roll, Joe, says Alfredo. Again, I was using a 1415 dice set. And 3, 4, 7. So what do we have on that? We had a 25 roller. I'll take that. We made $1,343 on that, and I was not playing the ATS, so that was straight up bets. And otherwise, if I would have been playing the ATS, I would have hit that small, so that would have been quite a bit more money brought back. We got a sharpshooter payout on that. Brought our SRR up to 11.7 today, 8.8 SRR so far. Only one come out 7. So let's stick with the 3632 dice set. We'll go one more shooter here. I am not going to do any betting here because I would be walking to the cage right now in a real casino. 15% is more than enough for me as far as profit. Do not get greedy. Get that money in your pocket. Get off that table and go buy your spouse or significant other or your partner a nice dinner with that money. Dice out. 3632. And we got a 6-5. That is the mid-mo-yo. And that is Chiro coming to us from above. So that's going to be a pass line winner, come out natural. Again, 3632 is a dice set. We got a 6-5 yo result. 4645 is our new dice set. 3V on the bottom. 4645. And dice out. Thank you, Arnell. Here we go. See if we can reproduce another roll like that. And we got a 628. That is the Duracell 8. Go and support free live content. Give that thumbs up where deserved. 4645 is the dice set. And we got a 628 result. So if you guys are just joining in, I showed a picture in the beginning. I actually did harvest a deer this morning. I wasn't quite up to what I was hoping for, but I will take it. I'm one of those that goes hunting. I really honestly do not care if I get a deer or not. I just enjoy the peace and quiet out in the stand. I also put on my community post one of the sunrise pictures from this morning. Just a beautiful, beautiful sky. Normally it's like pinks and reds. It was all purple this morning. If you guys look at that picture, there was no filter used on it. That was a straight up picture on my phone right from the deer stand, 15 feet up off the ground. And we'll call this all bet set. They saw 19 people still playing along. We had 19 people watching, 16 likes. Very much appreciate the support from everybody. 3632. They saw. And we got a 426. That is the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So that I wish I was playing here. We'd be pretty close to being out of this shooter. 3632 was the dice set. 426 is the result. So that we had a 6, a 4, no. We had 11, then 8, 6. Okay, that was only hit number 1, so I was not close. I'd have to get another hit in order to get out of this shooter. So I lied. 6, 4, 6, 2. And all bet set. And we got a 4-5 harrah 9, the Big Daddy Mac. Again, I was using a 6-4, 6-2. 6, 4, 6, 2. So that's gonna be a double pitch of the dice. That's kind of a warning sign. We gotta be careful for that. Because 2 of those 4 results will end up with a bad number. 1, 4, 1, 5 is our new dice set. 1, 4, 1, 5. And dice out. And we got a 6-1. 6, 1, 7. Ouch. So that was a short roll, and I was not betting, so I got lucky on that one. You know, 1, 4, 1, 5. Oh, I typed in too many numbers. 1, 4, 1, 5. There we go. And 1, 6, 7. Ouch. So usually good rolls are sometimes followed up by bad rolls, which we will hopefully follow up with a good roll again. So this will be our last shooter here. Let's do this one. So we have not thrown too many primary numbers tonight. We threw a couple of them. Let's go with the all winner set for now. Since there now was in the chat, hopefully it still is. We'll go with the all winner set, which is our 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set. And we're just going to stick with that dice set from now on out for the rest of this shooter. So hopefully we get some good off-axis throws here. So let's go all bet set. 18 people still playing along. We had 19 people watching, 17 likes, and dice out. And we're going to change it to the Yuri grip as well. 5, 4, 2, 3 Yuri style grip. Dice out. And we got a 5, 4 harrah 9 Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark that point of 9. It's going to be a single pitch of the dice, 5, 4, 2, 3 with a 4 or 5, 4 dice results. So single pitch towards us on that right die. So I'm going to be bored tomorrow. I got to clean the house. I'm going to be working on some videos tomorrow. I got one for work to work on as well as the table build. But no Packer game tomorrow. Packers have a bye. So that's going to suck for me because I do enjoy watching them. But I do have the house to myself till about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Then Mary will be back with the kids to watch her pathetic Dallas game. So no starting quarterback for them. The what's his name? Prescott got hurt. So we'll see how they fare. This out. Oh, we're doing Yuri grip. That's right. Practice this grip as well. And we got a 3-3 hard 6. That would be the double D-Gen. Oh, that was a get off of that number. 3-3 it was. It was a 3-3. Whatever. We'll go 4-4, but it was a 3-3 hard 6. Man, I'm messing up here again. 3-3 hard 6. There we go. So it was roll number 2. So it would have been hit number 1 by 4, 2, 3. And we'll call that all bet set. Days out. Ooh, that was a pretty hard toss. We have now this time the hard 4, the square pair. That is what we showed on the camera last, but we actually got it this time. 4-4 hard 4, hard 4, hard 8, hard 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, hard 8. And it's going to be a double pitch of the dice, which I'm fine with this dice set. John Croissant, good morning. Hello, good afternoon. I should say good evening from sunny California, he goes. You are new to my channel. At least I have not seen you on the chat yet, but normally I'm showing during the weekend or during the days during the week. This is a special episode tonight. I had some extra time, so I thought, hey, I might as well go live and go at a time that I normally don't to see if we can show some of the new people out here some of the things that we do on the Level Up program. 5, 4, 2, 3. Face out. Using the Yuri style grip. They split apart, so let's regrip them. Here we go. And that left one popped out, not normal, but we had a 1, 4, 5. That is the truck and camper. 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set. We got a 1, 4, 5 result. And I made goals, so I'm not doing any betting at all. I'm just doing the rollouts for you guys. And I would have been out of the shooter now and working on pressing my bets up on this shooter. And that's only after 4 rolls of the dice, so that would be a nice situation for me. But again, I don't have any money on the table right now, so not a big deal. And all bets set, dice out. Six, 3, 9, and that would be the center field 9. Or some would say it's a soft frank easy 9. 5, 4, 2, 3 with a 6, 3 result. Again, this is an off-axis dice set, so I don't want it to stay on axis, or I don't want it to have primary hits on this one. So that extra turn at that left dice head that last time, not a big deal for this dice set. If you're staying on axis and line them perfect, then this is probably not the dice set for you to use. 5, 4, 2, 3 is the dice set we're sticking with, the all-winner set. And I'll give you just a couple seconds here and we'll go dice out. You just had a great roll in the Discovery Princess last night. That is awesome. Congratulations. And where did the Discovery Princess go? Where was your cruise to this time? Dice out. We got a 1, 6, 7. That's going to be the end of the show here. That is a 7. Ouch. Oh my God. So, try to just something a little bit different at the end here, but apparently it did not go the way that we wanted. But let's look at our statistics for the end of the day here. I'm going to first of all enter it into Crapsee. And we'll look at our statistics for the end of the day here. And we'll see where we ended up. So we had 5 shooters today. We had a 7, 3, 25, 5, and a 6 with an SOR of a 9.2 and SRR of 6.6. Actually surprised those numbers are so high for the length of rolls that we had. That shooter number 3 did obviously help a little bit, but we're pounding those 6s and 8s tonight, as well as that 3 and 11. So we're hitting sister numbers pretty much tonight. Box numbers and inside numbers are about expected. 4s and 10s are low today. How about 7s are low today? Horns are a little bit high. Fields are a little bit low. Hardways were in the red tonight. Looking at our black belt statistics, this is through the end of yesterday, believe it or not. Yesterday morning, we had 7,433 rolls on black belt with an SOR of 9.76, an SRR of 6.60, and a BSR of 6.75. If you look at the lower right-hand corner, that is my goals by the end of the black belt period, and that should hopefully be in about 2 to 3 months from now. We'll be coming up towards the end of the black belts. Let's go back to the main screen here. Let's see what the chat is saying. Deer Slayer, hello from Wisconsin. He goes, if you look in the beginning of the video here, I have a picture of the deer that I actually harvested this morning. So that will hopefully give you a little bit of encouragement, maybe. Medium-sized deer I'm guessing. Who says that was a come out? Bag says that was a come out. It was. Well, we're going to keep on rolling then. I'm sorry. You are 100% accurate. So we're going to keep on going here. I'll take that. I'm totally cool with that. 5, 4, 2, 3 is what we're going to stick with. Okay, Coffee Man, I got that. Big Money is here. Good morning from Hawaii. So on that same roll, you hit the small twice and a tall and the congratulations. John, that sounds almost exactly like the roll I had in Vegas a couple weeks ago. I had a 28 roller, and Justice Jen actually tracked all the rolls, and I hit the all on that one and the small on that one. Unfortunately, the first time I hit the all, I was not up on the ATS, but I went back up on the tall and the small after I hit that all, and then I hit the small again, and I got paid out on that. So let's keep on going. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? We're going to keep on going. That was obviously a come out roll. I didn't realize that. Took a bath with me on Thursday. Got it back tonight. That's awesome. So let's keep it going. Let's see if we can extend this roll. 5, 4, 2, 3. Peace out. I guess I should probably pay attention more to the rolls that we're doing. We've got the 560 Yo Chef. So that is, again, going to be a pass line winner, come out natural. So that's 2 come out naturals that we had there. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. So the primary on top on that left die, and that's going to be an off axis on the right die. Still looking for point here. Matt Hatter says thumbs up given. That is greatly appreciated. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call that all bets set. So I lost a couple people because I thought I was ending the show, but I apologize for that. And dice out. And I'm not doing any betting. If you just joined in, I did make goal at the end of shooter number 3, so I have not bet since. Just practicing the dice rolls. We have a 2-2, the hard 4, the hard fuzzy 4. 2-2, let's go on a cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. 5, 4, 2, 3. Oh, winner set 2-2 hard 4 results. Five, 4, 2, 3. So let's see if we can get up in the 30s, 40s on this roll. That'd be pretty cool. My on-screen record, I think on my live streams, I think I have like a 46 is my biggest roll ever, and I've done quite a few of them in the 30s, quite a few of them in the 20s. Dice out. And we got a 4-5 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. And that's going to be a double pitch of the dice, 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 4, 5 hard 9 result. So we got a single pitch away on the left die, single pitch towards us on the right die. No, that was a single pitch of the dice. My apologies there. So it was a single pitch away, and then we had a double pitch on the left die. So that would have been ultimately a single pitch of the dice. 5, 4, 2, 3. Dice out. Ooh, that was a little bit long, but we got 3, 1, 4. Everybody knows what that is. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. Not a bad roll, Joe, says Fuzzy. So yeah, deer slayer, I harvested a deer this morning. It was about 6:15 this morning, so just barely shooting light. Unfortunately, I thought it was a little bit bigger than what it was. Normally I'm a pretty good judge of deer size. I've been hunting many years to be able to get to that level. But apparently sometimes even CMJ Joe makes mistakes. But it was a 7-pointer. In my opinion, it was a medium-sized deer, ran about 130 pounds. The rack was a medium-sized rack. A few years ago, like I said, I hit quite a few bigger bucks, so I kind of got spoiled a little bit, and anything smaller than those bigger bucks now is kind of a disappointment to me. So I usually go just to sit in a tree stand. I honestly don't care if I do get a deer, but I am going for that trophy buck normally, and now I'm going to have to wait another 2 weeks before I can go back out once the deer season goes. And right now, the rut is pretty much in full swing. Saw tons and tons of deer chasing today. 3-3 hard, 6 to double degen. In fact, when I was tracking my deer this morning, normally I only track it about 30 yards or less. Normally my deer drop pretty fast. But this one I had to track. We mapped it out to see how far we had to go. We had to track it 350 yards, which is considerable distance, especially in the area that I'm hunting at. But while we're tracking it, I sat and waited so we didn't push the deer any further, and I was waiting for my brother to show up to help me with the tracking. And I was sitting on a log, and all of a sudden a doe comes up on me about 20 yards away, and another buck was following that, a smaller buck. I was following that about 30 yards away. And I just sat and they saw me, didn't even phase them at all. They couldn't really make out what I was because I didn't move at all. It kind of froze. But all bets sat here, and they sucked. Our point is 6. So that last one was a winner 4. We're out on the 6 now. Should probably keep track of where that puck is at, I would say. It's out. And we got another 1, 3, 4. Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. 5, 4, 2, 3 with a 1, 3, 4 dice result. Mendrick says, not many deer around here there in Michigan. Hundreds have been found dead with the blue tongue. Whatever that, I've never heard of that, Don. Never heard of what the blue tongue is. Hopefully that's not something that's going to spread over to the Wisconsin woods. So keep it on your side of the lake, my friend. Blue tongue, I've never heard of that. Huh, interesting. Well, I hope they figure out what that is. They saw. Again, all winners set here. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 4, 2, 3 dice it. 1, 2, 3 craps result. So we need the 2 and 5 for the small. We need the 8, 10, and 12 for the tall. So we need the evens for the tall and the odds for the small. That's kind of weird. 5, 4, 2, 3. and dice out. It's 314 again. Wow, we're starting to get some repeat hits here. 314, that is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that tells you that I'm getting into some sort of rhythm here. And how the dice are released and how they're landing and how they're coming off that back wall. So out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters, we hit 4 4s. So 50% of the last 8 rolls have been a 4. 5, 4, 2, 3. That was a repeater win, by the way. All bet set. They split apart. Let's regrip them. Well, that was kind of a violent off the back wall, but we got the OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. 6612. That's not a normal result for me. In fact, I think it's the first one we threw for the night. It is. So all we need is the 8 and the 12 now, or 8 and 10 for the tall. See if we can hit that. That'd be kind of neat. Again, I'm not doing any bets here at all because I made go on the end of shooter number 3. 5, 4, 2, 3 is the dice set. 16 people still playing along. We got 19 people watching it. 18 likes. So let's get that thumbs up. Whoever is new here. Dice out. That was a weird bounce. Another 4, 5 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. That was like a 1 bounce and hit the back wall skip type situation. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. We get a 4, 5 hard 9 result. And that's going to be a single pitch of the dice. And if I would have been bet in here, I would have definitely made probably tomorrow's goal as well. Shooter number 3 had a roll quality score of 231. We're at a 104 roll quality score in this shooter because of that repeat hit on the 4, I'm assuming. And all bet set. Peace out. That left one popped off a little bit violently, but we have a 1, 2, 3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. We're down to the 2 and the 5 for the small, and we're down to the 8 and 10 for the 12. Thank you very much, dear Slayer. You're going to be building your own table soon. That is awesome. What part of Wisconsin are you from again? If I remember correctly, it's like near Minneapolis area, if I remember correctly. But what part of Wisconsin are you at? And all bet set. And we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. And that's going to be a winner 6, by the way. So the puck will come off. So there's the KitchenAid mixer 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set 5, 1, 6 result. And that puck comes off. That is our 3rd point that we have hit on this shooter already. So hopefully we hit a unique point here, and we will be doing working on that fire bet then. So Wisconsin Dells. Okay. So have you run into Wisco 330 yet, Ben? He's from the Wisconsin Dells Madison area as well. Normally he plays over a Potawatomi, though he doesn't usually hit the Devil's Casino at all. Those tables are extremely bouncy. At least the last time I was there, they were. All bet set. Looking for a point here. Yes. They saw it. And we got a 257 on the come out. That's gonna be a pass lane winner, or come out natural. Then that is the Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So that's gonna be a primary hit on that back side. No, it is not. That's gonna be a primary hit on the bottom side. So we got a 2-5. Yeah, they do have trampoline table, and the one that's more, I didn't know that they're different. I only played when you're looking at the tables, the one where you come in, you're looking at the tables, the one on the right hand side is the one that I played, and that was probably about 2 years ago that I played that. I don't know if they've changed since then. 5-4-2-3 is the dice set yet. Still looking for a point here. All bets set, and that ATS did reset, unfortunately for you guys. They sucked. On bounce, we have a 5-6 Yo Chef come out winner, pass line winner, come out natural. Again, still looking for a point for the shooter. 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. 16 people still playing along, 18 people watching, 21 likes. And dice out. Oh, that was a super long one, but we got the 1-3-4 again. The Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So let's mark that point of 4. I'm getting super long on some of these throws where it's almost hitting the back wall before they come down, which means I need to readjust that landing zone. But again, with this dice set, it probably does not matter quite as much because it is the all-winner set here. So a bug carries the disease, bites the deer's tongue, and swells up, and they can't drink. Oh, they die by the ponds and creeks and lakes. And I would imagine that probably contaminates the water as well. Interesting. I've not heard of that one yet. Blue tongue disease for deer. All bet set. So this damn Michigan people always come up with all these weird diseases to kill our deer off. So you guys got to keep that crap over by you. Just kidding, they're done. Dice out. And we got a 5-6 KitchenAid mixer. And I don't like the way that one came off the back wall, but it is what it is. I would accept the results if I was betting. If I was a betting man. 5-1-6 KitchenAid mixer. 5-4-2-3 dice set. And using this Yuri grip, I actually get the dice down table a lot lower. So this is actually a good grip and release that you can actually use on a bouncier table because it keeps the dice closer to the table, and you don't have quite of a high bounce on it. And I also tonight, not successfully, but on a real table, I've been able to use this and keep the energy levels down lower, so it doesn't come off the back wall as hard. So we got a 5-3-8, the grape 8. So let's see if we can hit that 4 so we can get that fire bet to pay out. No, we don't. We already had that as a point. Darn it. So we're still on the 3 points for the fire bet. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Didn't even realize that. I thought that was a unique point. Apparently not. 538. Come on, mouse, let's work. There we go. 5423. Christopher Nix. Hello, hello. You're a Menominee, okay. And your local is Turtle Lake. I think I remember that once you had mentioned that, I think. So welcome to Level Up with CMJ. This Saturday night is not normal for me. Normally I go in the morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time to about 9 a.m. Monday through Friday is my normal show, but had some extra time tonight, so I thought, what the heck, let's go. At the house to myself. Family is down in the Dubuque area, visiting family down there. Oop. I'm not comfortable to regrip them. Face it. And we have another 4. Wow, another 134. Joe Crapsee Master Journey. 3, 4. Same dice set. 5, 4, 2, 3. All winners. And we're going to tie our number 3 shooter here with this roll. So 2 decent rolls tonight. Really helps the statistics a little bit for the black belt level here. But who's counting? After you get up to over 7,000 throws, a nice roll here and there really does not change the statistics so much because we are so many rolls in. It takes a lot to get those numbers to move. Dice out. Ooh, super long. 628. We got the Duracell 8. Go out, support free live content. Give that thumbs up where deserved. And if you've not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. 5423 is the dice set. 628 is the result. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Sorry, I'm rushing these a little bit here, guys. I'll give you guys just a split second or two yet. Still got 16 people playing along, so that's awesome to see. We already are almost an hour and a half into the video. Into the live stream. Dice out. And we have 325, the Justice 5. So we've had success with the Cousin 2 sets today. We also had success with the All Winners set. So you saw a lot of chasing today too. You got a big body 9-pointer that you're holding out for. That's awesome. This year, hey KG, what's up, my friend? My record rolls at my home table on a live stream is, I believe, 46. In a casino, I honestly do not know. It's somewhere in the mid 30s, but I really do not know exactly because I was not keeping track. I just know that it was quite a long roll. Time-wise, I couldn't even put a time figure on it, but I know it was in the mid 30s. I had a 28 roller down in Vegas a couple weeks ago, and 18 roller down in Vegas also. Both of them were big money makers. All but set here. So hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, lots of chasing of the deer around here. And I saw it started probably the end of last week. But this weekend it was pretty much in full swing from what I could tell. Which means we got a 538 to grape 8, which means in 2 weeks when we have the Wisconsin deer season opener, they pretty much might be in lockdown, which is not always a good sign for us because then you are not going to see nothing unless you're out there pushing those deer around. And the woods that I'm in, we pretty much all sit in our stands for the entire day. I have my 2 sons, myself, and my brother and his 2 sons are all in the same woods. It's about a 60 to 80 acre plot that we hunt off of. So let's break it tonight. I agree, KG. That would be really nice if we could break that record tonight. I've gone close in a recent couple weeks here. We got one, I think that was just under 40. I think we had a 41 or 39, something like that, like a week or two ago. So let's see if we can break it. That'd be nice. And dice out. And we got a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So that last one was a winner 8. Okay, awesome. Okay, we're back on that. No, yeah. What do we do last one? That last one was a winner 8. So we hit the 4, we got the 8. Now we're back on the 8 again. Okay. I see how that goes. And I hit the camera with my stick, but looks like it's still in tune, so that's good. So again, I'm not watching the puck here. Hey, it's SJ's here. Welcome, 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 my friend. Again, we're sticking with the all winner set here. This entire roll has been an all winner set. And puck is back on at 8. Let's go all bet set. Face up. Is it comfortable? Let's re-grip them. Actually, reset them and then re-grip them. What I'm doing all the time, guys, is I'm using my middle finger to push the dice tight together, and I use my index finger and my thumb to keep them so they're square, so that when I pick it up, I can actually come in and get a square set of dice that are tight together. For some reason, that helps me with my grip, usually. Dice out. Hit the mixing bowl of it. We have the Old Bay Bushel, the 5-5 hard 10. We're really pounding these hardways on this shooter as well. That's going to be, oops, so the 5-5, not a 1-5. 5-4-5 for 2-3 dice. So we got a 5-5 hard 10 result. That is the Old Bay Bushel. So all we need is a 2-3 for the small now. We need a 9 and 12 for the tall. We almost had the ATS, but we hit a come out 7 a little bit ago. So we're building our way back. And we'll call it a bet set dice out. Almost makes me wish I was betting on this shooter. We'd be up another 1,000. More than likely. Dice out. Ooh, high bounce again. And that is going to be the end of the roll. We got a 6-1, 7, ouch. But hey, I'll take it. That was a decent roll. So 5-4-2-3 dice set and a 6-1-7. Okay, I'm not going to go through the black belt statistics here, but we will go through the KPI results again for the day. And we'll see where we ended up with the session now that we actually do have an official 7, ouch. So we had a 7, a 3, a 25, a 5, a 30. Wow, okay. 5 shooters today. We have an SOR of 14.0, an SRR of 8.8, 3 come out 7s. The 3, the 6, 8, 11 are all still strong numbers, but then that 4 popped in there with this last shooter. So that 4 was really hit. We hit the repeater bet on that 4 on that one. But box numbers, instant numbers, 4s and 10s, all expected. Come out 7s are a little bit low, horns are a little bit high. Fields are high now, and our hardways are high as well. But anyhow, guys, I do appreciate you joining in here tonight on a Saturday night. I will be back Monday morning on normal at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time in Wisconsin here. But my name is Joe. This is my Crapsmaster dice shooting journey. I hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. Be safe and be prosperous.